Where the body at? Where the body at? There we go. Fuck's sake. Ready to sling fire at fire. Like Ifrit was, sorry, what like Phoenix was doing to Ifrit. That's the level we're at right now. We're building to a future where more nukes Japan a third time. I hate style, but I prefer having theory. It's like some malted wheat cereal. Get ready for FF16 slander, so I'm gonna disclaim this fucking stream. Even when Resident Evil 4 went all action, there's more pushback. I'm shocked there's been no pushback in 16. People see two kaijus battle it out, see anime style combos, and they're just impressed, immediately impressed. It takes too little to impress people nowadays, and you same people that fucking rightly trash MCU. You're too easily impressed by fucking particle effects and kaiju battles. Double standard weeps. Fucking Sony, crybaby Sony.
Hello everyone, this is Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI, and welcome to the State of Play. Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about the story, world, and combat system of Final Fantasy XVI, as well as reveal all new information regarding the game's wide variety of RPG elements and support systems. We'll be talking you through everything while using never-before-seen gameplay footage running on the PlayStation 5. I hope you'll stay with us until the end of the show and enjoy everything we have in store for you. With that, let's get started.
USS Titan, yeah. Mix the gameplay into the map.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
Seen this trailer?
Focus, Wyvern.
Okay, we haven't.
You are key to this mission's success.
Branded, yeah? Branded.
Yes, Sergeant. I said focus, Wyvern.
I need to see RPG mechanics this stream.
Home sweet home.
Allow me to welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy XVI.
OG Fox.
Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before.
The young Clive 11.
With a fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action
RPG features.
in the series. Using the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive, thrilling gameplay experience which we liken to a high.
Nah, I hold FF to a higher standard than what they were giving us. Please convince me, Sam. See, this is all they show. Devil May Cry, I just fighting it ad nauseum over and over and over and over. You guys shit on MCU when fucking Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel doing the same fucking shit. You fucking double standard motherfuckers. This is a game though. Kenshin though. This is a game though. Apples to oranges. Big motherfucker. See, all kaiju battles. This is trying to appeal to Ultraman fans. Joke, I don't have a power. This is going to be a lot of people's first FF.
The
Ryan's
protagonist of our
first.
story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea.
That's just, well, he played some
We
remakes.
follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, as it unfolds across 3
You need to have it to live chat, not top chat.
his
Taker.
teens, 20s, and 30s.
Click on live chat, not top chat. It always defaults to top chat for some reason. Like Michael does live history.
While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his
Dude, they
past.
still haven't shown us nothing. Start the fucking RPG mechanic stream, man.
And thus does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
I think this is the demo. This is going to be the demo. Because this carries over the data from this one. So it has to be the opening. Nice button mashing. Square's problems never been visuals. They're always cutting edge. Even 15 was cutting edge. 15 looks good by today's standards. That was a PS3 game. Sorry, PS4 game. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Navigation in Final Fantasy 16 is driven via a world map.
Show me the fucking menu.
Locations being added and updated as players progress through the main narrative. The world
Yeah, it
map
did downgrade from the trailers.
anytime, allowing players access to all manner of locations across Valisthea.
You see how interfaces are becoming more like Ubisoft? In subtle
Here,
ways.
players will meet new friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and
I
wondrous
love the
mysteries.
environments though. Look at those environments. They look like the concept art, man. See, look at that. They look like concept art. I got no problem apart from the combat. I need to see my RPG mechanics. Oh shit, man can drift with his fucking chocobo. Nice. People are saying this is a modified FF14 engine. It's not Unreal. It's not Unreal Engine. It's not Luminous. They're saying it's a modified 14 engine. It's only 20 minutes in, man. You get bored too easily. You need little lollies on screen to keep your
I'd like to
attention.
talk about the combat of Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, RPG mechanics. Come on.
All the battles
Okay,
in the
I see
game
party
take
here.
place in real time and are not turn-based.
Not turn-based.
Clive progresses through the story. He will learn a wide
Shit on your
array of
legacy.
exciting abilities from the icons that
Shit on your legacy. Not turn-based.
Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in
Fucking zoomers, man. Great. Nice combos, nice fucking particle effects and numbers flying over the screen. Fucking hell, just show me the RPG mechanics, man. Yeah, that looks like he could be a mage build. See, that looks like Clive could be a mage build. There we go. See, that looks okay. That looks like he can be all magic. We'll see how much it supports. Oh shit. That's like the shot lock from Birth by Sleep. Oh shit. Dude, he needs to be doing more damage than this. Look how fancy this shit looks. Where's the damage at? Nintendo bias is real. Just the Japanese bias is real. Whenever an Asian person opens his mouth, nobody can see through the bullshit. Be honest, guy. Everyone banging on about how much of a liar Todd Howard is all the time. Ken Levine is better than any of these Japanese developers. There we go.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics depending on the icon they are derived from.
These Devil May Cry combos and Bayonetta combos.
Ability points collected by defeating enemies to unlock more abilities or upgrade existing ones.
Okay. Blind Justice, Rama, nice.
Can't
Rama.
decide which iconic ability to unlock or upgrade? No problem.
Yeah, Fable.
You can let the game choose for you.
You can put your stuff on one button.
Final Fantasy XVI includes a range of timely accessories to provide support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience.
I might use one of these auto potion ones.
With different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle.
Okay. Nice.
A combination I can particularly recommend to those who...
It's not going to be a showcase if the enemies die before the combo ends. That's true. I know they for these demonstrations they have to...
allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button.
Okay.
As well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever...
Show us the granular control over the AI and shit.
Extra time to hit R1 and evade.
That other character, Jill,
an accessory that fully automates evasion.
The Shiva's dominant is with you in your party in these sections. Where's the control? Where's the control over her stuff? Oh shit, I haven't seen that yet. I need to watch it.
And for those who want to concentrate on the story, don't forget to choose Story Focus Mode before starting a new game.
They're just saying that if you are into turn-based, you don't like action, just go easy mode. We don't have RPG mechanics.
Allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much.
Journalist mode. What he's saying, like Kingdom Hearts, where you can change aggressive AI party members. I hope so. Even Stranger of Paradise lets you equip your party members and tap for their aggressiveness. Even Stranger of Paradise. I need at least that.
Clive will meet many characters along his journey who will join him as friends and allies.
Moobles. I love they look like the old school Moobles. Albus nose and Moobles.
These are fallen ruins. Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
Sidolphus, who becomes a mentor to Clive.
Music.
Jill, a friend from Clive's youth.
Yeah,
such encounters
she was dominant.
And reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Clive!
Some of
these Resident character, yeah.
even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way. That said,
no one's gonna play the Japanese dub once.
Party members are fully AI-driven.
The original dub is the English dub. This game, guys. Don't switch it to Japanese, you weeps. Oh shit. Under God Sid, fam. Love it. Yeah, she's fighting next to you. Give us some control over her. Like, rudimentary control. She better be useful. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. She's actually does damage and she's fucking useful. Oh, she transforms as well.
Oh.
Play more story mode when I'm 70 with arthritis. It's not convinced me yet, but they're showing me a little bit more how useful your party members really are in this game.
Strong and fiercely loyal hound, Torval is always by Clive's side and willing to stand by him in the face of whatever cruel fate may befall them. Torval will act of his own accord.
Torval's basically Devil May Cry pistols. That's what he is. Keep the combo going.
Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats every now and then.
Enough with this skin, obnoxious pet Torval.
Get her upstairs.
But none will
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
That guy's Odo.
You've nothing to worry about.
Odo autism.
Go on. Have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Yeah, I get. She can transform maybe in battle.
Clive will gain access to Sid's hideaway.
Yeah, interceptor. Discount interceptor jammer. Hideaway. Is it called a hide?
Here in the hideaway, Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
They call her Karen. Even though they spell Charon, they should just call it Karen.
Blackthorn, a highly skilled blacksmith, works the hideaway's forge.
You can, yeah, he's like a Tracer. He can heal you, he can... He's basically like Dante's pistols, keeping them juggle in the air.
The Arete Stone.
Training mode. It's like Devil May Cry Bayonetta.
Here, players can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds of time and space, where they are free to refine and practice combos.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like FF to me. It doesn't.
Once you're confident
apart from the
in your
imagery.
skills, try your hand at arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against players.
I just don't like the fact there's an arcade mode in a fucking Final Fantasy game. This is like a jerk off of Devil May Cry players. There's no point tactics, you just gotta keep a fucking combo going. That's where you get points. How fast can you beat this enemy, man? Speedrun this enemy, man.
Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
It's adopting Western design choices as well. That's why I don't understand. There's no pushback against this game.
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world?
That voice coming out of that design looks so weird.
When did you get back?
She looks too Japanese to be speaking. Can you imagine 2B fucking that voice coming out of 2B from Neo Automata?
Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
They still ain't got Horizon Forbidden West levels of NPC interaction.
Visit the hunt board.
Welcome back, Clive.
On elite marks.
Welcome back, Clive.
Fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying.
Mostly was a burnout and a half. That's why I'm leaving gaps between playing Trails games. Azure, I'm gonna probably get to at the end of the year. Oh my days, Isnt. Iron Man, oh shit, nice. Rank C.
There's also Loresman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his
the pixel shit. Pixel shit. Dude, don't invoke all the better Final Fantasies.
I have quite the fight.
I'm doing the pixel shit. Don't do that pixel shit, man.
You wish to study the tomes?
You wish to study the tomes. Is that Makin from FF10?
Here for another of my lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails, a scholar and strategist who will be more than happy to explain to Clive the current state of the realm and provide information on key players. There are all kinds of interactions and features in the hideaway to help players get even more enjoyment out of their time with Final Fantasy 16.
They got lore shit, I like that. That's what I want. Meaty lore, fam. That's your party, fam. Dog and Sid and Jill. Member berries? This game's trash. I thought it was all member berries, but done well. Oh shit, Marlboro. That's the old design for Marlboro as well. Marlboros used to look like that instead of... Oh shit. Oh shit, young Clive greatness. Got Dragoon over there. Combo. Ding 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 ding. Oh shit. But you're right, this does not look like FF to me. Like, if you didn't tell someone this is FF, I think they'd struggle to find, what's this? Where's my man Ultros there? Even Typhon has a redesign in this game. I don't like Typhon's design in this game. They redesigned him. Looks more humanoid. Yeah, there's got no drop system. It's just combos that have been named this mode and that mode, Phoenix Shift and this that.
Clash with the dominants who wield the power of the icons.
Hugo, he's the dominant of the Titan, yeah. It's not FF. It's just a single player Devil May Cry game. Dude, can you believe Stranger of Paradise was more of an RPG than this? More of what we recognize as an RPG.
Who hold the surrounding lands under their sway.
This is like Sherlock.
Mysterious constructs of the fallen. A civilization shrouded in mystery.
Dude, I beg you guys to play Stranger of Paradise and know what I'm talking about. Parties made FF. I'm not even asking for fucking turn-based. I'm asking for Tales of Arise, like some control over your party members. Strategy, AI control, gambit system, something, man. It's just one man and his dog, that's all it is. This reminds me of a FF14 boss battle. They give you a giant circle to fight. Barnabas, oh shit, that's Odin. It's Odin's dominant. There better be Xantet skin in this game. You better be able to one-shot people with Odin.
Forget the icons themselves.
They've not shown no RPG mechanics, man.
Unparalleled real-time action combat.
From Soft, yeah.
Takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins.
Here we go. This is where Phoenix would throw fire against fire. It's just flash. Flash. It's like, where's the depth, man? The switching between holding R2 down to switch this mode and that mode and finger gymnastic, this and that. That's not RPG, man. You're playing the role of one character in the game. You're not switching roles or anything.
These epic confrontations all play out in
this could have been an all-out action game with no numbers on screen. It would be the exact same thing. You could have given everyone the combos from the beginning. Dude, even Bayonetta doles out weapons and combo abilities like over time. They've just segmented it in a way that makes it look like RPG progression.
And every showdown is unique.
Grind to get them instead of like be good at combat.
Everything from a 3D scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match with devastating attacks.
Yeah, they said that they don't reuse these big fights more than once. I'm not saying this game ain't gonna be fun, but this is gonna be like Resident Evil 3. It's gonna be FF in name only.
Boss battles are entirely seamless.
You're gonna be satisfied when you finish, but
controller gripping excitement. I can't wait for you to get your hands on the game for yourself.
This is the game people thought that Team Ninja would make. But Team Ninja actually ended up making a proper JRPG. Like, in many ways, they ended up making a proper JRPG. Now Square themselves are making a Devil May Cry game of FF based on the FF franchise property. Fucking crazy how everything's turned, man.
But if you can do it,
yeah. I hope you can actually summon summons in normal battles. You've learned Brimstone, okay? Like, not just in set pieces. Like, you can flan, like you bring Shiva or Ifrit out against a flan or something. There's Panzer Dragoon stuff now. Yep, Panzer Dragoon. At least there are no terrible mini games in this, like fucking Danganronpa. It's high quality. That quality is not the issue now. Horizon's Forbidden West has fucking quality to the roof, but there's something about it. It just lacks that magic. Yeah, that's Typhon. Yep. Look at his design. Typhon's design. I want to look ugly. You can probably get Typhon as well. People missed that detail. It's crazy how much they've shown of this game, but they haven't really shown anything at all. in my opinion. See, look, this is like a Bayonetta set piece right now. Even 15 never got this level. 15 had little segments like this, but this is like a Bayonetta set piece. Taking down Jubilees and shit, fam. QTEs as well. Capcom goes, people don't like QTEs. Square goes, actually, people love QTEs. Look at just fucking numbers and... This really is for the younger generation, man. Yeah, this set piece makes 15 Titan look shit, it does, yeah. At least you could tell what the fuck was going on in that. At least there was weight behind Titan. Actual weight, it's not like Pacific Rim 2. Oh shit. Oh, the little bad. Titan lost. Titan lost. Okay, there's like some juiced up version of Titan.
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking the time to...
They didn't show me nothing.
Final Fantasy 16.
Same shit, but cranked to 11. Wrinkle old man Moe of the last generation.
Plenty that we've left.
Dude, you gotta fight back. Even if it's just with your words, man.
We hope to bring you more.
This is where the trans shit's going on right now. People didn't fucking speak up.
I'm truly excited to finally be able to reveal that Final Fantasy XVI's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists, Kenshin Yonezu. We've still got a lot more in store for you in the coming weeks.
Yonezu.
I hope you all pre-order the game and join
Somebody
us.
Google that. Who the fuck is he?
This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of...
Some weeb out there probably knows who he is. What? I mean, they won't show you a full side quest with 2D pixel mini games in the showcase. Yeah. I got both this and Pixel Remaster gonna be too good. I mean, I don't think I would hate this game. I'm not hating it. It looks very impressive. The story is gonna be amazing if ever this word is anything to go by. But they showed me nothing. RPG mechanic, like Jill's fighting alongside you. They showed some footage of her doing her ice attacks. And it looked pretty damn powerful. But I'm like, how do you control that? Like, how do you get her to put pressure on the enemy when you need her to, not whenever she fucking feels like? Mars, what do you see? The cult of person. I'm out, safe. Keep it. You're not even an FF fan. They've done something to you, man. This is the glamour and the magic spell they put over people. Everyone only jumping on this game now. Now, for some reason, 16 is the one everyone's jumping on. Based on what? Based on what? There's nothing wrong about this game. It's just cool FF Final Fantasy 16. You expect to see some staples of FF, not just Moogles and fucking Chocobos. You know what I mean? Oh, that Yonezu dude did the opening for Chainsaw Man. They're trying to court the younger generation. Anything that's hip. John Wick, Game of Thrones, Batman. Can you believe it? In 2023, what the developer of a Final Fantasy game said one of our inspirations was Batman, and then you weaves out here still praising it when you constantly shit on anything Western. Oh, that Yonezu dude did opening. Kenshi Yonezu, the Japanese musician, singer, songwriter, record producer, illustrator, who began releasing Vocaloid music under the stage name Hachi in 2009. In 2012, he debuted under his real name. I think he did the ending for March Comes In Like a Lion and opening. The Jap singer for the week. It's okay. Born March 10, 1991, age 32 years. Tokushima, Japan. Wait, that was the showcase? I thought it was Sony. Nah, that was it. It's just 16. 14 is like Picard Season 3 to me. Therefore, I will support the creator on their next project. 14 revived the corpse of FF, so to me they deserved a fair chance. 14, dude, 14's done a number on people, man. I had someone on Twitter just now say that 14 was the only good FF. That's what he said. I asked all good FFs gave you party control over your party, and then he mentioned only 14 gives you party control. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, you asked for the only good FFs. And they try to backpedal and fucking silver tongue his way out of it. People, man. I will put them into gas chambers. I know this sounds stupid. These people belong in gas chambers. These people are going to pass this mentality onto their kids, where they revise history and pretend like things didn't exist. You know what I mean? Man and woman doesn't exist anymore. You know? Fanbase don't exist no more. The good FFs don't exist no more. Everything after, it's like AD, BC, before Christ, Anno Domini, all that crap. There is only a post FF15 world where people only played 15 and only played 14. Get Final Fantasy 1 to 12. This, see, if you let this happen, what else are you gonna let happen? You're gonna let people fuck their pets in the street. Let's be fucking honest. This all comes from this one subsection of the weeb community. They're furry porn, they're fucking fruit of crap, they're trans shit, they're fucking this fucking nonsense. You start small, you start with this, you let this slide, you let that slide, roller coaster, like a fucking snowball turning into a fucking landslide. I think that we're certainly up to there for me. It's the slippery slope. It's the slippery slope. It's fucking true. Yeah, I know he didn't, but he did. If you look at the thread, the chain, that's what he said. I guess if I ever play FF, I'll start with 9, like Baker said, and I'll see if I feel like continuing it or not. But right now, there's no motivation for that whatsoever. First FF people should play is 4, yeah. 4, 6, 8, and they're good ones to start with. He said that I'm using every good one used party control, and he said 14 one of the every that didn't use it. 14 was one of the everyone. I mean, whenever people bring up 14 in the conversation, they don't understand that I mean every core FF. I don't mean the MMOs. Otherwise, I would have mentioned 11. I don't mean MMO. I don't count FF14 as a core FF. It's an MMO. Not every core FF player plays 14, and not every. And I don't even think people who play 14, most of them have played all the FFs. So, I mean, it's technically cool, but it's an MMO. You know what I mean? It's subscription based. It's Final Fantasy 14 because it's the placing the importance on it. You know what I mean? But it's not like there are many people who haven't played it and it's fine because they don't want to keep paying for it. Do you think everyone can afford to pay? I mean, I know you can. To afford to play 14 for like 3 years and pay the $7 sub every time. But there are people who just avoided 11 and 14. If this was back when 11 came along, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. 11 was a core FF as well. It's an MMO. Single player. I'm talking about a core single player retail on the shelf release of FF. Cancel Disney Plus. Dude, I don't even sub to any of these. I don't sub to Netflix, HBO, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus. Where do you think I watch Picard? Why do you think I'm late to watching Picard? Just download that shit. 14 isn't a good example of FF gameplay staples, but there was a misunderstanding. I mean, even like 14, would you couldn't consider the 14? Did you consider Relevant Born? Did you consider Heaven's Word? So I don't count it. This is a single player FF. Not a non-MMO single player FF, so you can really only compare it to like single player core FF games. Yeah, fuck, they don't show me nothing. You know, there was a tweet saying that first people complained they didn't show enough of FF40, then people complained they're showing too much. I agree, they're showing too much, but they show nothing at all of any substance to me. What have I learned new from this showcase that I didn't know already? That's what I want to know. From all the kaiju punching lumps at each other to all this stuff, out of this 20 minutes, what did I learn new that I didn't know already? Like, what did it do to change my mind? It just showed me there was a little bit of the clip. Let me see if I can go back. A little bit of the clip that showed Jill actually doing really powerful ice spells and actually looking fucking useful in the fight. But then I'm thinking, shit, when can I command her to do that shit? If I need an ice attack right this minute, can I actually like Let me go back. Can I actually like let her do it when I want her to do it?
Existing ones. These strikes.
Yeah, let's look at these menus. Sorry, I'm just gonna look for a couple more minutes. It's a great representation of FF. You know how many people start with FF4 and go back and become fans of the series. I mean, it's good. It's a good platform to advertise it. But then at the same time, I've been speaking to people online who completely like disregard the importance of the staples of FF. It's the basic staples of an FF game. Like, even if you don't want turn-based, fine. I don't mind non-turn-based RPGs. But parties, fucking parties. What part of this do people not understand?
No problem.
Party. Even Stranger of Paradise had a rudimentary left on the D-pad, right on the D-pad, rudimentary. You could equip your party members, make them stronger, make them min-max them so they're not dying like a bunch of pussies in battle. If they're a mage, like,
players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations.
If Jill can't die in your, but if you can't control Jill and Jill can't die in battle, how useful is she gonna be? They don't want to make her too OP. So what's she gonna do? 1 HP of damage with a damage that just...
To those who may struggle with action gameplay.
Dude, see, they must think people are fucking stupid. Like you said, FF12 is the best example.
Unleash a wide array of different techniques.
You could switch between characters. There was a wait mode and everything mode. It was real time. It was a real time game. You could tweak it to be like FF7 remake.
R1 and evade.
This is the Arcane's going this way, Square's going. They're dumbing down everything for a new audience. Deathloop dumbed down everything that Solid and Prey was. Redfall dumbing everything down just so that a new audience can come on board and see the basic skeleton of what makes FF. How many 20 more years before the FF goes back to what we remember? You know what I mean?
Don't forget to choose story focus mode before starting a new game.
Insult people, man. Keep insulting your turn-based fans.
Personal growth.
There she is.
On the way. That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive.
Yeah, Zodiac Age.
AI-driven, providing support for the
Quality of life.
Constantly adapting and responding to his actions.
Dude, I'm gonna always cite Stranger of Paradise. If Stranger of Paradise can... It's not about taking away. All this game needs to do is add one or two features. Just 1 or 2 little things. There she is. There. Wait, how much damage did that do? Why is there no life bar on the enemy right now? Wait, there is. There's no damage. No damage. Jill was doing all that crazy ice attack. Barely does any damage. What the fuck is that? It's all just flashy shit. I'm not looking at how they've tweaked the damage values. I'm looking at the difference between Clive's damage and her damage. Because it probably all scales.
Forget Torgal.
Yeah, Torgal's Fenrir, we all know, fam.
A smart, strong,
people fucking keep posting clips for me like I ain't seen them, fam. I've seen them a gazillion times. That's why I'm fucking so angry.
In the face of whatever cruel fate.
What was the first one that had mass popularity when it was released in the West? It's FF2, whatever it's called.
But players can also give him direct commands.
OG12 was good, but gameplay-wise had issues because we decided to try and be a single player. I remember at the time people had problem with it, but that game has grown now. Like, it's the perfect balance hybrid people want. You know what I mean?
None will.
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it.
Hold on, all of it.
You've nothing to worry about.
They had that Hodo character.
Have a look.
There are people silently lurking right now. Too fucking scared, they won't step to.
Progressing somewhat through the game. Clive
A lot of these people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, man. They couldn't even name 2 characters from fucking old FF. They're preaching about how fucking reverent they are about old FF.
Can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all this needs for me. Baker, quality of life shit, little things.
Skilled blacksmith.
Aggression meter. Increase the aggression of your AI with a left on the D-pad, right on the D-pad. like what Team Ninja did. That's all it needs.
Try accessing the
We gotta wait 10 years for that, Baker, before they add that. In the complete edition, the Kingsglaive
Here,
Hokage edition.
a virtual training area outside the bounds of
Initially was just that all the characters start the same, and you had to customize them yourself. Zodiac Age, focus them into jobs. Yeah, you can make Fran a fucking bow mage. You can make her, you know, so like you could give them any weapon. You know what I mean? And you could like, you could spec them. It took a while, but you could do that.
The Hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well.
Yeah, I don't even want turn-based. I just want fucking parties, man. Like you're on a journey with a bunch of people. I know you got Jill Warwick with you and Sid, but it is so frantic that you can barely tell there's even anyone with you. It's just you and your dog, and you're just fucking mowing everything down. There's something missing. That's the problem. I feel like there's something missing. It doesn't feel like FF to me. It's funny because it has Shiva in it, it has fucking Rama in it, it's got fucking Odin in it, but for some fucking reason it's missing something, man. It doesn't want to exist because it's a part of its core. FF7 Remake did best, in my opinion, a compromise. Yeah, I don't even care. Like for me, the only turn-based for me now is Persona and SMT and Dragon Quest now. I don't expect them to go back to turn-based, but you need to fucking... You're doing the crystal mythology in this as well. You're doing the whole crystal thing. Why can't you just emphasize party, or AI or gambit system or something?
Information on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need.
These games have a gambit system. It's just we don't see them. It's the coding, it's the programming. Give the players some control over the aggression, tweaking the aggression. You know, Jill, I want you to be more aggressive against fire enemies. You know how FF12 had, and that doesn't turn it into a turn-based game. It makes it RPG. It makes it mechanics. You know what I mean? Granular shit.
As Clive recounts tales.
That's what FF is to me. Going into menus and doing this stuff. It doesn't take away from the action Devil May Cry shit. Can you imagine if you build a perfect like system setup? Tales has always been like that. You go in, tweak a bunch of AI stuff, rudimentary shit. You fucking fight the game. It's frantic as hell. It's crazy. And you fucking win. That's great. Now the people using the gameplay's age as a reason for it to go, I could make the same argument about FPS, RTS, hack and slash. Exactly. Look how much pushback Redfall has gotten. A studio known for making a certain type of immersive sim, Prey, Dishonored, Arx Fatalis, right, are now doing a 4-player cooperative shooter, action, younger generation. Why do they fucking get criticized, but there's no pushback against this? Why is that? Because you're fucking weebs. Every time a fucking Asian opens his mouth, you fucking cream your fucking pants. That's the truth. It's nothing to do with anime or games or thing. It's just you're fucking weebs and you think Asia produces games that make you send you to your fucking happy place. Whereby Sony and Nintendo get this bump and nobody ever questions them. But as soon as a Western dev or a Western developer, this guy or that guy does shit, everyone's all over it. When that fucking mangaka for Samurai X fucking Rorouni Kenshin came as a pedo, no one said nothing. People said shit. They didn't go in. Oh, the culture of pedophilia in Japan, blah blah blah. As soon as Chris fucking Avalon gets accused, everyone's fucking doing it. You fucking weeps. You're sad fucking losers. This is the stuff I keep on Twitch, but I'm saying it now. You give these people a bump. You just can never say nothing bad against your senpais. You can never fucking say nothing bad. And I see this every day because I'm surrounded by you guys. I wouldn't know what the fuck I was talking about if I wasn't surrounded by people like you. But I'm just surrounded by people who gas these fuckers up.
He will, of course.
Dude, I've been around this culture 6-7 years and I've noticed it. There's a huge double standard. There's no pushback. There should be some pushback. Even if I'm wrong, there should be at least some pushback against a drastic shift from a revered, loved, beloved, you know, genre, right, to this. There should be some pushback. Even if I'm wrong, I could be fucking wrong. This could be RE4 all over again. A much needed fucking you know, evolution of the formula, the franchise. It could be, I could be wrong, but at least show some pushback.
A civilization shrouded
All successful. Yakuza 7, Persona, DQ, Octopath doing well, got a fucking sequel, Bravely Default, everyone loved it. But there's zero pushback seen it. Everyone's saying, I love this. I love what I'm seeing. I'm like, dude, give me some pushback. Show me your anxieties, your worries. Because if you're really a fan, if you've really been a fan of FF7 up to 1 to 12 and you hated 13 trilogy and 14, then there should be pushback. I would have expected that. But FF's been doing fine though, Zess. FF, you know, okay, Zess, let me tell you something. Final Fantasy 15 is the second most popular selling, second highest selling Final Fantasy, guys. Let that sink in. One of the most mediocre FFs, when all is said and done, is the second best selling Final Fantasy. You can Google it. Second or third best selling Final Fantasy. So no one can say that this don't sell, that don't sell. You know, people went in on 15. I can't believe there's actually like zero pushback. I'll tell you why it is, because it's the FF14 crowd. Baker, you warned me about these guys. You warned me about these guys, Baker, but I didn't listen. Now I see it, Baker. It's the 14, it's specifically the 14 guys.
These epic confrontations all play out in real time, allowing players to control their very own icon with their own hands.
Not denying those sell better, but the point is that turn-based evidently still has a place. It does. Why do you think Persona hasn't gone full action? Anytime they want to go full action, they just create a spin-off.
Depending on the icon encountered, and every showdown is unique, right down to gameplay. Players will experience everything.
So if I'm most so sick of family copies. I mean, yeah, it's never gonna do FF numbers. But dude, one of the most mediocre FF games ever sold fucking gangbuster numbers. They made a trilogy out of fucking Lightning Returns, for goodness sake. And even that was turn-based. Two out of 3 of Lightning Returns trilogy was turn-based. And I got 3 games. I'm never gonna buy this lie. This lie that it doesn't sell. They're just greedy. Square are greedy. Fat themselves. They need to fat themselves off a Sony fan. Sony acquisition. Sony is carried on the backs of weebs who play only for the LPs to be characters. It's carried on the backs, sure, I agree. But Dragon Quest still fucking sells like it's Japan's probably most successful turn-based JRPG. Dragon Quest. My last straw is Dragon Quest. If Dragon Quest turns into full-on action, if Yuji Horii sells his soul out, that bag. If Yuji Horii fucking sells out to get that bag, I'm done. Nothing is sacred anymore, man. Dude, it's so weird. Like, I see in the anime community, the people consume slop. They love getting given the same thing over and over again. But then suddenly it just shifts and like, they'll accept any old fucking shit. I don't understand. There's no standards. There's no consistency. I don't see consistency. You get Nintendo fans accept 7, 8 Pokemon games in a fucking row. That's the same slop. Diminishing returns. Each successive Pokemon game is probably worse than the last. But they'll happily consume that slop. And then you, on the other hand, you got like FF fans who will just take anything because they've obscured and made the identity of FF so fucking nebulous since 13, and it has no fucking identity anymore. And then they make that banger of a game, Stranger of Paradise, which me and Baker have played, and we both know it understands FF better than even Square understands what FF is. If they'll take anything, mine was 15 million visits, but it's still sold though. That's the problem. It was hated afterwards, Zach. They all bought it. They all bought it based on exactly what's happening right now. Everyone will buy 16 based on what they've shown, and then 2-3 years down the line they'll get real about it. Was it really as good as we all fucking thought it was? So it will sell in spite of itself, you know what I mean? This is why I don't like this phase of FF right now. I don't like this phase of the motion where everyone's gassing this up as like a 10 out of 10 second coming of Christ thing.
So everyone,
I mean,
what did you think? Thank you.
I'd rather be
time to join us today.
cautionary than just go all in on it before it's even out, you know what I mean?
June.
Train's still niche, Square pumping money to appeal to the masses.
Left to reveal battle content, side content, and
capitalism still existed when FF1 to 12 were coming out. How
aspects of the game.
Nothing fundamentally changes.
Also,
is production costs of games have gone up and expectations of graphics have gone up. This is Square's biggest problem. All the good shit is the smallest stuff, the double A's. Sold, but most of these people played first thing out, said it was boring, story confused, never touched it again, declaring it as dog shit. But its rising popularity, he says, it wouldn't be if turn-based had no place. People would play one game or more. Would play Western games like Chained Echoes and Baldur's Gate 3 more. Get your taste of turn-based. Since 16 won't do that. I mean, I know I can find turn-based. I want to play Octopath Live Alive. I want to play that, but we deserve production value. Why do I gotta wait for Persona every fucking 7 years to get production value with turn-based Shin Megami Tensei? Why do I gotta wait 5 years between shit? I wanna consume FF stories because they do them well. I do think they do FF stories well. But like telling Gears people to go jump fucking what's that game? Like it's just like go tell a Devil May Cry go to Genshin Impact. The Devil May Cry is done for you guys. Go to Genshin Impact. It's like that. It's fucking stupid. Why should I? Why should I? Why? I'm not saying this is bad. This is good. This looks like a good game, but it doesn't look like what I want from an FF game. Like, there's just some things they got to change. Yeah, I agree, Zach. 7 Remake was so good up till the end. I wish gameplay from 7 Remake became norm FF going forward. I would accept that, yeah. And it seems like FF7 Remake Part 2 wants to double down on that. They want a gambit system maker. The guy who created the battle system, whatever it is, he wants a gambit system. How can one company have such conflicting ideologies? You know what I mean? What works for this somehow doesn't work for this. They're all FF games. You know what I mean? I know that Yoshi P is trying to do something different. They gave him creative freedom to do whatever he wants. He goes, look, if we're gonna sell FF again, why does Yoshi P shit on everything else? Like FF7 Remake didn't sell well, or 15 didn't sell. Right now, FF15 is still the second best, despite all the criticism. It's still the second best selling. Yoshi P acting like we weren't selling. This is a fucking lie. FF would always sell like gangbuster numbers. Even Stranger of Paradise is sold. Even Stranger of Paradise, a game everyone was memeing and shitting on before it came out. Dude, I was shitting on Stranger of Paradise. I bought Stranger of Paradise. FF7 would sell regardless of fucking anything. So to sit here and say, we need this to sell, man, we're on our last leg. This is like acting like he's Sakaguchi making fun the first Final Fantasy game, like you're about to go bankrupt. You're lying. We need to bring FF back again. But dude, your fucking FFs all sold. Some of your worst FFs sold fucking gangbuster numbers. The more is still creative director, but taking over producer over part 2. Some else as a title. Game director. Yeah, it's the other guy. His name's Tao Yasue or something. Tao Yasue, I forgot his name. Don't like him showing Kingdom Hearts IDs. Haven't touched Stranger Paradise. It looks like a cringe little Hollywood Souls. It's like basically it's Neo with and it's called class systems, and it's FF1. But dude, I'm telling you, Zenith, you look at this footage and all this stuff that you see. You go and play Stranger Paradise. It feels like FF. It feels like FF. It has corny, basic elements, but even FF1 had no dialogue, barely any NPCs, barely anyone to interact with, bare bones. But as a prequel to a game that was pretty bare bones, it's genuinely good. Yes, this was fucking dumb. Find the embodiment of fate, B-Tech, Harry Potter, and Demented. It was like a Power Rangers battle. They were all color coded. The yellow, the blue one, the green one. The yellow one is Loz. The blue one is Yazoo. The other one is Kadaj. And now we got a Power Rangers and Zord that all fuses together to make a Mega Zord, and that's Bahamut from Advent Children. And now it's Tifa versus Loz, and fucking dumb shit, man. I swear to God. Post Midgard party being able to kick one wing. Yeah, they've diminished his threat. Now that you've beaten him like that, Baker, where the threat? Apparently, Plot Ghost wasn't even Nomura's idea. It was Najima. Najima's a hack. I'll agree with you, Cena. More and more I see from Najima, he's a fucking hack. Nomura didn't even want Sephiroth in part 1 originally. He was convinced by something. Does Nomura even care then at this stage? They put Nomura in charge, but he just says yes to fucking everything. He needs to take some fucking responsibility, because the guy looks like he just doesn't even care about anything that isn't Kingdom Hearts. He's just on his Verum Rex Kingdom Hearts tip. And he just says yes to everything. Like, they don't kick him out afterwards. What they did to Tabata, I don't feel so bad because he's doing NFT games now. Japan, mark my words, guys. Just because the president changed don't mean NFTs aren't off the table. His loose approach gets him blamed with all the bad ideas. Yeah. Why have they deified Nomura? They slap his name on everything. That's the problem. They slap his fucking name on literally anything. Okay, guys. Fuck it. I don't know, man. I don't know if my opinions changed after this state of play. It's exactly the same as it was. Fuck me. This was supposed to be the mega blowout to change my mind. And be like, you know what, maybe Kenshin, maybe you don't want to wait for day one reviews. Maybe you want to put that pre-order. Wait for day one reviews. 9s across the board. It has to have 9s across the board. Do you think anyone's going to put out with less than 9 out of 10? Lightning returns in 15. Complete turnaround for my review. Podcast years ago. Yeah, I remember we were in that Kingdom Hearts one, yeah. I feel how you do for 16, but for Kingdom Hearts 4, no excitement. Dude, I'm done with Kingdom Hearts, man. The member berries and versus 13 member berries is keeping that fucking... keeping the flame still going for like some people, but not me, man. You're never gonna get what versus 13 was. You're gonna get like a cheap kiddie knockoff version of that. To be fair, he didn't know he was directing 7. They announced it, yeah. My opinion has been slightly altered. I think it'll be generally than 15. I think so, yeah. I think it'll be better than 15 for sure. But bam. Yeah, it's definitely... The story will at least be miles better than 15. The story. And the world will be way better. But man, a combat... the combat is like 70... Well, not 70%, but like 65% of your experience. So 65-75% of your playtime. If you don't count cutscenes, 12 hours of cutscenes, whatever it is. 11 hours of cutscenes. We're playing the game. There's this Devil May Cry combo crap. Keeping them juggled. Tap, toggle. Keep them juggled. Upgrade your abilities. Or if something I am... When there's no thought gone into your next combat encounter. You're not setting up your party, dying and thinking, okay, I need to have Jill be aggressive on her ice magic. I need to have protect the barrier up. I need to, RPG shit. Why are they so afraid of that what they gave us? Japan is so afraid. They call it racist now. They call it JRPG. I say JRPGs make you uniquely you, guys. All right. This will have a great story in the vein of something like 12. They completely destroyed the series in the final act of 3. Should have been connected to Ivalice. Yeah. Yeah, they should have. They should have been another Ivalice game. They really could have done that. I just don't like FF's future currently. Maybe when 16 drops, it'll be put in place, showing how wrong I was. I want to be, but this just doesn't convince me. It will be memorable as gold standard. Yeah, like, I'm willing to be wrong. I wish there was more pushback right now. Because in case it isn't, in case this really does go south, this game really does go south and it's completely mindless, banal, combo-based combat. There's no depth in it. You're going to want this to not be the success it was so that they learn from their mistakes. If they don't learn, we're going to get more of the same. Not even element damage. We get you're throwing everything at this. You're throwing your wind abilities, your ice abilities, you're throwing everything at the enemy. You're not even exploring a fucking weakness. That's what I don't understand. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You're just throwing combos at the person. What do I have in my arsenal? How much 30 hit combo can I squeeze out of Clive? That's not Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. Anyone who says that has never been an FF fan. But prior to FF15, or 14 is different, but 15 has never been an FF fan prior to 15. Well, you came off 14 with element damage, doesn't even matter, because it's like, you just need a balanced party. You need your tank, your healer, your blah blah blah, whatever. Because in the future it looked more the same. I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, but we're living Picard season 3 right now. That first episode wasn't made, it was 8 out of 10. The show got better over time. Yeah, I hope seeing. I want to be excited for FF again. Squeeze out Clive, a bit sus, man. Like, when you think of FF, you don't think my goal is to squeeze the biggest combo I can out of my characters. Has that ever been the case? Apart from maybe 13, where you're staggering. You want to stagger the enemy and then throw the weakness. Even 13 had the weakness thing. You only tank them weakness, the elemental weakness, when they're staggered. So let's build up my stagger. Let's go to defensive. Let's do this, let's do that. That's never been FF. To just keep that combo going, man. Talk was there to keep that combo going. Keep him juggling the air so he can attack. Million numbers flying. That's never been FF. Yeah, even had a job system. Yeah, paradigm shift. You shift into Sentinel, you shift into, sabotage, Can't believe I'm sitting here rating 13's fucking combat. I remember actually enjoying 13's combat. It was a story I fucking hated. I didn't mind 15's combat, but it was completely lackluster, like underbaked systems. Like crafting magic was like crafting bombs. There was no magic in 15. You were crafting elemental bombs. And even the ice magic and the fire magic, I barely even used that shit. The underbaked systems. But 15 had a problem where the story was lackluster until the end, and it had a fucking shitty easy combat system. Paradigm was a great system on paper, they just executed it poorly. Maybe they see icon form shifts as equivalent to jobs. 15 magic, but the icon shifts don't even exploit a weakness. They're all in service to combos, or like a tanky build, or a more fast build, or juggle build. So you want to juggle an enemy, switch to Phoenix. You want to keep them in the air for long periods of time, switch to thing. It's nothing to do with wind element weakness. It's nothing to do with the elemental stuff. It's all just Final Fantasy names slapped onto combo styles, Devil May Cry combo styles. Oh, I'm a gunslinger. I'm more of a quick dagger type person, so I'm gonna switch to this combat. It's never been about that, man. No haste, no protect, no buffs. I know they've shown frog status in this game, but apart from that, they've not shown status effects or nothing. Like, what the fuck? I hated 15's combat. Yeah, it was one button combat. You just hold down circle, heal. If you die, Phoenix. You can have like 99 Phoenixes at the beginning of the game. Heal, again, mash, heal. No, there was nothing. We know for certain enemies aren't weak to different icons. I mean, they're probably weak to icons, but it doesn't look like you can transform Clive into Ifrit whenever he wants. That's the problem. They're all scripted battles. Oh, so I'm gonna use Phoenix to fight Dark Ifrit. So now my ability is all scripted battles. You've got probably no choice but to exploit a weakness in a scripted battle where you're supposed to be effective. But no, I have not seen those names that you know, pop up on the right that you've done something like cool. You have exploited a weakness. You know, stagger seems to be about just getting that bar at the bottom, that yellow bar at the bottom of the life bar down to the halfway point, and then they're staggered. There doesn't seem to be any sort of like elemental thing to it. Yeah, it looked like you could cook up some crazy spells, but I hope you can build Clive like that. You know what I mean? Put a Shiva on him, put a Rama on him, put something that's not like damage based like Odin or thing, and make him a mage build. 15 combat was okay, but once Royal Edition came out, full character sort was amazing. If it launched that way, we'd have, yeah, agreed. The Royal Edition would have changed everything. It was too little, too late. Too little, too late.
Problem. You can let the game choose for you.
Everything's a combo X and square to slice down. Close the distance. What's this? Create a ball of lightning upon being struck. Change lightning to other nearby enemies. Lightning rod by Rama. Ooh. Like if you put a bunch of great Rama spells. Great hold. That looks interesting. But then you're limited. If they do have elemental weaknesses, you're limited to using that ability on things that are weak only to lightning. Like there are no mechanical enemies in this game.
Includes a range of timely accessories.
Let me see what these ones are. Increased defense by 10. It's time slowed down.
Support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience.
Timing strike. Okay, we've seen these ones.
Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle.
I'll be using these until I fucking...
A combination I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes.
I'm using Ring of Timely Potion.
Allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window.
This doesn't even actually change the difficulty. The enemies still do the same amount of damage, and you do the same damage. It just is for people who don't like fucking precision dodging. Like.
Alternatively, players could equip an accessory that fully automates evasion. As I said before,
okay, that's too easy. If like automatic evasion is too easy mode. Ring of Timely. Ring of Timely bad game. Good work, Baker. Baker always coming out with them golden nuggets.
Story focus mode before starting a new game.
Let's just go further into this. They really didn't show much. They showed a bit. This is for people who analyze these trailers. Bounty. Wow, they rank you on combat. That's why I hate.
Lordman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his adventures.
Alright, I'm almost done, guys. Couple of minutes, I'll put it in the stream. Well, who's telling me to do what on Twitch?
For you today.
Do it on Twitch? No, I'm already... Toshi messaging me. He hasn't even been on the YouTube. It's on the YouTube account. Can you believe, guys? Toshi hasn't even got a YouTube account.
Another of my lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails,
Vivian
scholar and
Ninetails.
strategist who will be more than happy
Wait,
to
what? That's an interest. Okay, so this is probably gonna spoil a lot. Like they're showing you proper lore between these guys.
State of the realm
Yeah,
and
Picard
provide
time.
information on key players. There are all kinds of interactions and features in the Hideaway to help players get even more.
Okay, damn, that's a lot of reading. Hope a lot of this is in the game, not just relegated to like some shit. I love a good lore stuff, but I need that to be in the game. I don't want it to be like Halo, but I don't want it to be like Destiny.
On his travels, Clive will encounter a wide array of fearsome foes.
Demo drops 2 weeks before the game comes out. So Yoshi P already said. The young Clive looks like a proper Evilise character. When I saw young Clive, I thought, shit, this must be Evilise game. See that guy who's fighting with you? Like useless that fucking guy is. Nintendo wouldn't be good. Dude. I'll record my reaction to Picard. Even if I can't upload it, I'll try and upload it somewhere. I'll try and get put subtitles on and put the footage like I do my anime reacts. I think I should be able to get away with that. Upload on YouTube. Oh. Assassinate. Holy shit. Wait, wait 1 second. Did my character do that? Midnight Raven. Yeah, he did that. This is like Sabin's wrestling moves. It looks good game. It just doesn't look like a FF game to me. Hugo. Yeah, okay, subs, yeah. Yeah, but they cut it down to 10 minutes of highlights. I don't do highlights because in case I say something in between or something. It's better for me to say something in the quiet moments and just fucking remember what I had to say at the end. Dude, this looks like a Final 14 boss battle, this one. This looks like Heaven's Wood. Yeah.
Constructs of the Fallen, a civilization shrouded in mystery.
They need to clean up this MMO style like, feedback. There's too many particle effects, too many numbers. You can barely tell what's going on. 11th hour. That does look like MMO boss battle. This does look like a slightly faster version of MMO, but the 14 boss battle. Odin. Yeah, they do look good.
And we cannot forget the icons themselves. Experience unparalleled real-time action combat as Clive takes command of iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits.
I got no problem with the story. It's just how much fun I'm gonna have. Even Bayonetta can't last like more than 15 hours. I get fucking bored and like burnt out on it. The combat system has to engage you for 30-40 hours. I don't know if Devil May Cry Bayonetta style combat can do that for 40 hours. Even Stranger Paradise was barely 25 hours. Flames of Rebirth.
Confrontations all play out in real time.
You think Phoenix can revive you? Revive Clive? That's what I want to know. What's the point having Phoenix if Phoenix can't revive you? Like RNG. I like to see that 99,000, like 999,099. I like the numbers. I just think there needs to be a cleaner way of showing that. Have them coming out of the top of the head, like above the head, in like vertical, not fucking everywhere.
Wrestling match with devastating attacks that encompass the entire
They love WWE. The Metal Gear Solid fight right now. Like, look at these particle effects. Like, can you really see what's going on? This is what the MMO roots are showing from this game. In MMOs, Kaiser knows what the fuck is even going on in 14. Numbers flying everywhere, particle effects. You can't see what the fuck's going on. But MMOs are slower paced, so it doesn't matter. This is like really fast paced. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The contrast is probably going to be better. But it's still really fucking overwhelming. And yeah, you can turn it all out off. I don't know if you can turn it off in this. I hope you can. Frame rate mode will probably make that work. All this shit flying in 60 FPS. What the fuck is going on? You should be able to see the enemy clearer than you can see the numbers, because the numbers don't matter. There's a life bar up there. You don't really need to see these numbers. Okay. The minigames well, not even minigames, like this gameplay style I like shmup, bullet hell shit, Panzer Dragoon shit. Alright guys, I've seen enough. Yeah, gameplay switch reminds me of Nia. Like switching up the set pieces is good. Not having a static, stale set piece. Alright guys, I don't know if my opinion's changed. Maybe I've seen one or two bits of this thing that make it look like I can sell. But sell's not enough. I'm waiting for day one reviews. And if there's no 9 out of 10s across the board, this ain't getting bought till it's on sale, fam. But yeah, thank you Zenith. Guys, everyone who joined in, man. Take care. Peace out, guys.